sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And welcome again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brennan Gaudin. And Larry, he took a moment to highlight the tight ends that we're going to see in this one. I know in our production meeting we were talking about what we wanted to highlight pregame, and you said tight ends. Why did you say that?
Because it can be such a matchup issue for defenses nowadays, because these tight ends, they're oversized guys, but they can run as well. So who are you going to cover them with? If you use a traditional linebacker, they're usually going to run past those guys. If you're going to use a smaller corner, maybe they'll be too big. Can a safety match up and run with them and also use enough bulk to keep them from just having their way? So many ways that tight ends are used nowadays. They're fun to watch.
Coming off the bye week, here come the Pittsburgh Steelers on offense. Ben Roethlisberger, he's actually had a couple of weeks off. He sat out week 17. Some other starters did as well on this side of the ball, but finished 5th in the league in passing, Charles, in the regular season. 4,251 yards for Big Ben.
And he has so many guys that he can move the ball around to, which helped him accumulate that total. I don't worry about rust with him coming off of, a little bit of a layoff to go play. He knows how to get past that. He's a veteran. Brown back for the playoffs out wide. Juju Smith-Schuster's been a marvel as a rookie. Jesse James, a pretty darn good tight end for him. And, of course, you can always dump it off to Le'Veon Bell. Not bad for Big Ben, and I expect him to play well throughout the playoffs.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
Jesse James is a tight end who's a combo player. Could line up on the line of scrimmage, block at the point of attack, and also get out in front of wide receivers when they're running screens. But he also catches the ball well. Short, intermediate routes are his best, but when he grabs it, he's also tough to tackle in the secondary.
Again, it's Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Last week in the playoff win, this starting defense here for Jacksonville only gave up 3 points against Buffalo. They had the pick at the end to seal it by Jalen Ramsey. They were strong, strong, strong.
And I expect them to continue to get stronger. They've got a great core of players, a lot of youngsters who can absolutely fly to the football. Number 2 overall defense in the NFL in 2017 behind only the Minnesota Vikings. 2 guys on the All-Pro team. Big defensive end, Calais Campbell, who can also move down to tackle. And Jalen Ramsey, who many people were wondering, was he a safety? Was he a corner coming out of college? He's answered that question convincingly. One of the best corners in the NFL.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40 of 11 yards. So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And an alley to run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Partner, we noted that Ben Roethlisberger sat out week 17. Le'Veon Bell did as well. Had a chance to possibly win the rushing crown, but since he didn't play, fell just shy. Still a great season, 1,291 yards on the ground.
And I think a smart decision. That just shows you that it's not all about individual statistics. He had an eye towards the playoffs, an eye towards trying to get to the Super Bowl. You remember last year when they played in the conference championship game, he was very ineffective due to an injury he had suffered during the playoffs. So I think Le'Veon Bell made a smart move, a smart decision, and look out, because everyone's got to defend this guy, both running the football and, of course, catching it out of the backfield.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter, Jordan. To kick it away. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Bortles now on 1st down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. Bortles now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Now Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. It's Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this 1st quarter of play. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. It's caught right side. It's Hurns. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Bortles to throw once more. Flushed out right. And so, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Another tough one there for Blake Bortles, partner. 2015, led the league in fumbles 14, as a quarterback, right? Had 14 of them. But you just expect that to get better with experience in the league and, of course, better support. In this case, though, he kind of reverted back to that year.
They go play action here on 1st down. Telvin Smith. Coming on the blitz, he gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. On second down, it's Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Well, a sidestep here on that incompletion. Of course, the NFL playoffs going on Atlanta, Philadelphia this weekend, first of the 4 divisional round game. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Throwing now is Bortles. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Nortman on to kick as he sends it away. With it is Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive. That'll be a 1st down. This is Bell on the dump off. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for him on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone, what a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to
get the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios.